Hi, this is Tina Smith from the Museum of Anthropology. Thanks for joining me today. Today we have a really fun project. We're going to be making something called a mosquito brush, or sometimes they can be referred to as a fly whisk. So let's get started. So here are the things that you're going to need to make your fly whisk or your mosquito brush. You're going to need some kind of just regular paper. You can use either size, it doesn't matter. You're going to need some kind of stick. You can use a popsicle or craft stick. You can use some type of dowel. I found that using a paint stirrer was the easiest and made the best handle for your mosquito brush. You're also going to need some things like a pair of scissors. You're going to need a pencil. You're going to need either some type of markers or colored pencils. You're going to need some glue to make your mosquito brush. Then you'll need some optional things to decorate your mosquito brush. You might want some type of yarn or string. You might want some craft paints. And with those, you'll need a water container, and then you'll need some paint brushes, you'll need some paper towels. You might also want some other items to decorate the handle of your fly whisk. So maybe you want some seashells, or you can use plastic craft beads. You might want to use some type of jewels, or even buttons. When you get ready to decorate, it's really whatever you like. All right, let's get started making our fly whisk or our mosquito brush. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to take your handle, and you're either going to paint or maybe use markers to decorate the handle. And I would suggest if you are going to be painting, or even when you are coloring with the markers, that you do that first, because you're going to be gluing things onto it and you want your handle to have time to dry. So take some of your craft paint or your markers, and like I said, you're going to decorate the handle. Here's one that's been done with markers. Here's one that's completely painted. Here is my paint stirrer that I've painted. Okay, now the next thing that you're going to do as your stick or handle is drying is that you're going to take your plain paper and you're going to begin to color your paper. You can put any kind of design, decorations, anything on your paper that you want. I just made sort of an abstract design on mine, but it's really whatever you want to create on your paper. Now once you have your paper all colored, we're going to begin to think about cutting your paper into strands or strings that will create the brush part of your fly whisk. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your pencil and maybe a ruler, and you're going to lay that across the top, and you're going to use that pencil to draw a line, and that will create the line for you to cut up to. You don't want to cut your paper completely into separate strands. You want to have a part at the top, and that's what you're going to use to glue to your handle. So once you got your line, then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to begin to cut your paper into all of these strands. They don't have to be even, they can be thick, they can be small. Okay. Now once you have your paper all cut and your handle is dry, you're going to begin to glue your paper to your handle. You can use Elmer's glue, you can use hot glue. I preferred the Elmer's glue just because it's easier and you don't have to worry about burning your fingers. So put a little dab on there, and then you're going to begin to just stick your paper to there, okay? Now, I just put one little dab of glue. I didn't glue every time that I wrapped around my paper around. And then you're just going to begin to wrap your paper around and around the handle. You want to make sure that you pull it fairly tight as you are wrapping. When I got to the end, I put another little dollop of glue to hold my ends down. Now once you've gotten the first sheet of paper on there, you can put multiples on if you want. You can use one sheet, you can use more than that. With mine, you'll notice that I put 2 on here. Now once you've gotten your paper on here to create the brush part of your fly whisk or your mosquito brush, then you're going to begin to decorate the handle in any way that you desire. One thing I will suggest is that where you glued your paper to the handle is take some kind of yarn or string, and you're going to begin to wrap that around it. And not only will that create a decoration for you, but it will also secure it to the handle for you. Now what I did with mine is I just held one end sort of out, and then I just took a long piece and I began to just wrap it around my handle. I didn't glue it. I just kept wrapping until I got it the way that I liked. And then I just tied my strings together. And for me, I used it sort of like a decoration. Okay, so tie it on there. And then that's when you can take all of those other items like the seashells and the beads, and you can begin to glue them to your handle. You can put beads on your strings. You can write your name on it. So really the decoration of your handle is completely up to you. But once you finish that, you have your nice fly whisk or mosquito brush to keep all those nasty bugs away from you during these hot summer months in North Carolina. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you had a really good time making this mosquito brush.